So, welcome to the Tracka homepage. This is the layout that you will see every time you log into your Tracka account. As you can see, we are currently sitting in the Sandbox project, and this is just a dummy project that is loaded with some test data to give you the opportunity to have a play around and see how Tracka works. On the left-hand side, we have the home, log files, dashboard, account settings, project settings, contract settings, site forms, reports, and gallery options. Because this demonstration is only a quick walkthrough, today I will just be showing you how the project setup, contract setup, and log file processes work. So let's have a look and see how easy it is to set up a project in Tracka. Come over here to the left-hand side, hover your mouse over projects, and click on Update Project Details. And this now takes us to the Project Wizard screen, which provides a walkthrough of the project setup process. We also have a wizard for contract setup and for log files as well. So if you wanted to create a new project, you would just click here on Add New. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'll just walk you through the existing data that's already in here. So here we have the Details screen. We can go across to Members, where you can add new members and you can assign them to the project as well. We have a logo and a welcome page picture. We have the project org chart. This is obviously a very simple example because it's the Sandbox project. We have the WBS or work breakdown structure, and you can create as few or as many nodes as you like here. And then we also have the review screen where you can review all the data that you've just put in. It comes up with the project team, their contact details, and so on. So now let's have a look at the contract details. So to get to contract details, hover your mouse over contracts, go up the top to manage contracts. Now we currently have two contracts for this renovation project. We have the scaffolding contract, as you can see here, and we have the renovation contract. If you would like to add a new contract, simply click Add New at the top of the page. However, just like with the project one, for the purposes of this demonstration, I'll just be walking you through a pre-existing contract. We'll come over here to Edit. And now we're in the scaffolding support contract, and you can see how we have the wizard process across the top here as well, just like we had in the project setup. So this is probably a good time to mention that at if any point within Tracka you find something confusing or it's unclear, we actually have a detailed how-to guide for every single page of the program. Now to access that, you just come up here to Support, go down to Page Help, and you can see how it's brought this page across the screen. Everything's numbered. It's really well laid out. There's another page for this one as well because this page is quite detailed. And it just explains everything that can happen on that page and what you need to do. So we have a really detailed support guide for Tracka. Now in the contract wizard, we have the contract details down here, just like the project details. We can come across to the WBS and we can actually assign this contract to specific elements of the WBS. So for example, scaffolding is applicable to building external, level 1 stairs and hallways, level 2 stairs and hallways, and so on. We have contract questions. These include safety, quality, commercial, and general questions. We can assign resources to the contract. We can also add contract milestones if we desire. We have the contract org chart, and then once again we have the review screen. So the project and contract detail wizards that I've just shown you are the main steps into setting up your projects. The log file process is the key tool for you to collect your field data. I'll show you how this process works in this program. However, keep in mind that our companion application is actually designed specifically for this task. And the main benefit of the log file is that you can create and edit them during the shift using the companion app itself. So to create a log file, come over here to log files on the left hand side. You can see here that we already have a database of pre-existing log files that we've just put in the sandbox project to flesh it out. To create a new log file, come up here to add new. We can choose the shift details, the start time, the contract we were working on, the duration of the shift, whether it was a day, night or split shift. We can choose the weather, and we can also choose the temperature range. So it was a pretty cold day, only 4 to 11 degrees. Now these are the questions that need to be answered in every log file. So were there any safety incidents? No, there weren't. Were there any quality issues? No, there weren't. Were there any commercial issues? No, there weren't. Click next. And then this is where we assign the log file to which part of the WBS. So building external. And now this is the work details for this log file. So I'm going to fill this out and I'll show you the finished product as I go through. So we only had direct labor used for this part of the log. So now that we've completed the work, details, we can click on next. We'll come to the supporting documents. Click on start. I can edit the description and the title. Click on next. Now this comes to the review screen where we can look over the log file that we've just made. So now we can finish and lock the log file, and that lets our supervisor know that that part of the work is complete. There we go, there's our locked log. So there we have it, that's how to collect site data using the log file system. And the log file system is what provides site transparency, because now we have a detailed record of events on that day. We have supporting documents that have been uploaded. The site supervisor, the project manager can all see that if they need to. And it's even just a good record for the guys on site as well.